on your seats. Here we go. Thursday morning. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I know it's pagan, blah, blah, blah. I plan on doing some prayers tonight to suppress all the evil devil worshippers tonight. See if I can't get a ring of protection around the property. But I'm fired up. I've seen a couple videos and I could not believe it. There's just no way. There's no way. North Carolina. Red Cross pulls out of 4 locations. I guess they think their job's done. We're looking at months we're still looking at months. There's still places that haven't even been touched. Haven't been cleaned, haven't been touched, haven't nothing. So Red Cross pulls out 4 locations, which I looked up. I couldn't believe it. I looked it up. They pulled out. I can verify 3. They say there's 4. I have no reason not to believe them. They're boots on the ground, doing what they're boots on the ground, making reports. Now, 2 of the videos, I believe they were just regurgitating what they had heard. 3 of the videos were boots on the ground. This is happening. So these people are already displaced, hurt, wintertime, and the Red Cross pulls out. Which I am not a fan of the Red Cross. I think they suck. I would never, ever donate to them if I had $1 trillion. If I had $1 trillion, they'd be gone. I'd figure out some way to sue the crap out of them for stealing donation money. All right. So that's Red Cross, in my opinion. Child Protective Services comes in behind the Red Cross pulling out. And says if you can't provide a stable living conditions for your kids, we're taking your kids. So that they're threatening to take the kids. Now, I don't know if they've taken any or not, but they're threatening. If I'm displaced, Red Cross pulls out. Struggling for a month, and you come up to me and threaten to take my kids, guess what's going to happen? This might kick it off, man. This might be what kicks it off. So for entertainment purposes only and make believe, I'm an Appalachian. You're an employee of the state working for the Child Protective Services. You show up in a disaster area, threaten to take my kids. I'm shooting you in the face, and you will never find the body. You will disappear. gone. They're not even. It's like a movie script, man. It's like a bad movie script. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Then I seen a video where the North Carolina National Guard is asking for boots on the ground and people to help. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. The whole scenario of this is just unbelievable. So I'm in this movie script as a displaced father. This is all pretend. CPS shows up to threaten me to take my kids. Bam! You're gone. Never find you again. There's this might kick it off. If this starts happening, this might kick it off. You know, the FEMA stopped doing services because of the threat to their well-being. Yeah, you're a worthless piece of shit coming in behind all the citizens who are doing their best. I don't know what to do. I can't afford to go down there. If I had the money in the bank, I would take a month off and go down there. Because these people are looking at months. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm ranting. I know. And we're playing a game. It's a movie script. It's a movie script. It rained for 3 days. In my movie script, in my fake movie, in my fantasy movie, in my sci-fi movie, it rains for 3 days. They get 14 inches of rain in 3 days. Then the hurricane rain comes. In my script, it rains 20 to 30 inches. And the mudslides start. Massive trees. Bigger trees than you can even imagine in your head are washed down the mountainside in mudslides, taking out anything in their path. Thousands and thousands of pound trees, wiping out other trees. In my movie script, they slide down the mountain. They're taking out houses, roads, bridges. In my movie script. Then they hit the creek, which is a foot wide and 6 inches deep, in a crevasse. And the water piles up. And the creek goes from 1 foot wide, 6 inches deep, to as wide as it wants and 20 foot deep. In my movie script. And it wipes out everything in its path. Then it goes down the valley and hits the river. In my movie script. Now, 5 creeks are dumping into one river. 20 foot deep. In my movie script, as wide as the mountain to let it go. Everything in its path is complete, utter destruction. Very little warning. to get to higher ground in my movie script. Entire families, entire neighborhoods, entire towns gone in my movie script. Days later, FEMA shows up and sets up a camp. Several camps in my movie script. My sci-fi movie script. Now, no survivors are allowed in there. You still have to live in a tent. With the snow coming and the cold weather in my script. In my sci-fi script. It's just for the people coming in, the government workers coming in to help. Now mind you, it's been 30 days, but the FEMA camps are well stocked with hundreds and hundreds of tents, room for 700 people to be sheltered and fed and clean clothes and laundry in my sci-fi script. But it's only for government workers. Oh, and private security. FEMA's going to hire private security to come in, well armed, to guard the front gate in my movie script. The American Red Cross comes down. I'm pretty sure they made it. I think they were 10, 12 days, and they made it to the disaster area. They're there for a couple weeks, and they pull out. No warning. We're shutting down. We're out. So no more serving food, no more shelter, no more distributing anything. Red Cross, gone. Apparently they took donations until they started dwindling and then pulled out in my sci-fi movie script. People are still living in tents, still living in their cars, still trying to clean up, still trying to find bodies in my movie script. 232 people have died so far. Death toll is 232 in North Carolina in my movie script. But those are only identified bodies. The 5,000 plus that have been recovered and are still missing, they don't count in my sci-fi movie script. Then Child Protective Services comes in to the people that are living in tents while there's FEMA camps set up all over the Appalachians for government workers with armed private security in my sci-fi. Then CPS comes in and tells you, living in a tent, trying to survive, trying to figure out what you're going to do because you didn't qualify for $750 in my sci-fi movie, but 60 more billion dollars went to Ukraine and Lebanon and whoever else they wanted to frickin' donate to in my sci-fi movie. And CPS says, well, you're living in a tent. This is not This is not proper for children to live in. We're going to have to take your kids and get them in a safe environment. We all know that CPS is directly involved with child sex trafficking. It's been proven. They've been caught. They've been prosecuted. We all know that they are involved in it. And you're going to tell me that you're going to take my kids to a safe place in my sci-fi movie. So, the parent of 3 kids, the parents of 3 kids living in a tent, dispose of the CPS worker, never to be seen again. I don't know, man. I am so upset. I am so upset. I prayed that this wasn't true. I prayed that it wasn't true. Now, I can't say that they've taken any kids. They've threatened to. If they have taken some, those parents in my sci-fi movie were not, never mind, in my sci-fi movie. Then, in my sci-fi movie, 60 days later, the mining company comes in, strips all the topsoil off, and starts doing a lithium mine. Searching for clear crystal quartz for the computer industry and the Agenda 2030 goal of no gas power and electric cars in my sci-fi movie. This is just unbelievable. I'm late for physical therapy. No, I'm not late yet, but I will be. Look, guys, think about this, man. Just think about what's going on over there. The civilians are the ones rebuilding the bridges in my sci-fi movie. A guy walks 40 miles out of the mountains in my sci-fi movie to get supplies for his family, whose house survived, but they didn't have any supplies. In my sci-fi movie, he gets his supplies and he's heading back to his family. 3-day hike. And the state police say, you ain't going back in there. In my sci-fi movie. And that dad beats the shit out of 3 state cops in my sci-fi movie. The stories are just unbelievable in my sci-fi movie. It's unbelievable. I don't even know what to say. Look, guys, tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm wrong. Am I on, in my sci-fi movie, am I on point? Look, guys, all right. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for the world. Peace.